Hello there. My name is Dr. Elisa Medhu.
Yep. Big, and those around, go in.
Oh, what? 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 Mm. 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 There we go.
Hello.
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
Can you
God.
see me?
Zoom, it just messed up. I mean, I can't find my
Uh-oh.
recording meetings. I have to go to the website and all that stuff. And
Oh no.
I got a support ticket in, but I signed in and signed out, so I found my contact list.
Oh gosh.
Oh God, I'm so glad you could make it.
Yeah. Happy to be
We have
here.
to keep meeting like this.
Right?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and move forward. So yeah, my daughter is on her way to her induction.
Oh,
She's being inducted to some secret society, but no baby induction.
right.
Exciting.
Very exciting.
So, Ginger Bailey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. You guys, we had Gail, her mama, on at the radio show. If you missed it, you've got to check it out. It's on the Blog Talk Radio website, but it's also it's going to be a YouTube if it's not already. So be sure you check it out because she was lovely and I learned so much. And it was very inspirational. It gave so many people, including me, but all the viewers, a lot of hope and demystified death. So it gave more comfort to, the scariness that it's really not.
Right. Right. It's a natural process.
Yeah, exactly. All right, got the live chat going on here. And you guys, Ginger's information is going to be in the description box. So be sure you check her out. All right, now, today we're going to see if anybody gets the contest question, which is, what is Erik's brother's full date of birth? We'll see. But I don't see anybody yet. Hi, Erik, I love you.
He's saying, hi, Mama, I love you.
I love you more.
So,
look,
he's
I got my phone.
doing this.
Unmuted,
He's doing
people.
this. He's going like this.
Oh, I got my phone unmuted. That's Liam, my little grandson.
Oh.
Anyway, because in case Michelle calls. So
Yeah.
all right. Wait. Where she is does not matter because she's working. Oh, I think I was just like, I put on the live and then I was trying to figure out the mess that is Zoom. Zoom is totally messed up now, guys. Couldn't find any of my recurring meetings. Couldn't find my contact list. I put in a support ticket. So that's why I kind of disappeared. But I did start, in all honesty, ahead of 6 o'clock. Actually, just as now, 6 o'clock. So, okay.
Yeah.
And they hear me. God only knows what I was saying. I was like, God damn Zoom shit. Probably not. Okay. Now you know where Erik gets it.
I have to say that some of those are very entertaining though, where you're first starting out and you're on there and you're talking to it and you're trying to get going. It is. It's very cute, very funny.
Oh no. Well,
not to you at the time, I'm sure, but
it's weird because it said click if you're ready to live stream. And I didn't click it. So I don't know why I just went live. Whatever. So it is what it is. Paula, you're gonna have to trim at the beginning, I'm sure.
bleep.
Yeah, really. There was like 10 minutes where I was trying to figure it out and kept the live current was running, which I did not know would do. So whatever. Okay. Is there supposed to be a show? Yeah. She probably doesn't know she's live yet. Yeah, I just kind of didn't. All right, let's get to the questions. Lisa Rashley in Ohio. Ginger, Erik, she is looking for a message from her brother-in-law, Richard P. Richard P. from California.
So what I'm getting from him is that he is got a good sense of humor. Like when I tune in like to his energy, it makes me want to laugh without him even saying anything. So he's just, wanting now people always want to know this, even though, you know, we know it, but he is doing okay. He's doing great, actually. And he shows me a guitar. So I'm not sure if he was into music or what, but he is into music over here. And Eric just held his up. And so they're talking about music, both of them now. And yeah, and so yeah, and he says that he's saying thank you for something. I'm not sure what that is. This person may know, but he's saying thank you. So
Okay. All right, Bob P from New Brunswick, New Jersey. Where can I look to find compatible love?
So Eric is saying if you put your focus on what you want, you won't have to look, it'll find you, is what he says. So just envision what you want and how you want it to come to you, and make sure you put yourself out there too, because sometimes Eric is saying, like, there are a lot of people that'll say I want love, yet they're just sitting at home and not talking to anybody or going anywhere. And so he's saying to this person asking, get out more, go see people.
It's like
you know?
Lucas is looking for a girlfriend. He's ready to settle down and get married, people. But you know, he spends so much time at work, and then when he gets home, he just TikTok all the time.
Right. If your focus isn't on
that
it,
kind of thing.
yeah,
Right.
it's not going to come to you. What you're focused on is what you're going to continue to get.
Exactly. So. Well, he started looking into the dating sites. I said, let your sister make your profile, because unless you did your profile, you got catfished so bad. Oh my God.
Oh
God. All right. So that's good. Penny Grumbine, almost, but correct year, wrong month and date on the birthday. All right, Penny wants a message from her father, John Grumbine. John Grumbine for Penny, who's a regular. I love you, Penny. Ben.
So he's talking about you focusing more on yourself, he says. Do a little bit more me time, he's saying, and he is around you a lot. And of course sends love, but he's talking about you putting yourself on the on hold a lot for others. You have a big heart. Do some more for yourself, he says. Spend more me time on you.
I can see Penny like that. I totally can. Yeah.
That's what he said.
All right, sweetly morbid bear. She says someone will call her and remind her. I know. It's hell getting old. All right, Carol, if you ask a question, please hit the like button. Thank you. Oh, so sweet. Hit the like button, y'all, from James Wilson. All right. Katia Pinto from Portugal. Any messages for me from my guide, Luisa?
Yeah. Actually, your guide. Okay, so this is a female guide that I'm feeling, and did she say she knows her name already? I think she said Luisa. Okay. Luisa. So she is saying that you have a good intuition, like you have a good you're really hearing her. You're hearing her guidance for you. And it's going to get stronger and stronger the more you pay attention to it, is what she says. So,
well, Lisa, what do you recommend for her to strengthen that? Automatic writing, just a conversation with Lisa?
Yeah, whenever she gets in information in her mind or gets like a sense of something, and it's not her actively trying to, think it, that is her guide talking to her. Okay. Wow. So pay attention to that.
So what's the main message Luisa wants to tell her? Or did we already do that?
The main message, she's just saying, listen to your internal voice more. Yeah, because she's getting better. She's getting stronger at understanding and knowing it's her. So she wants her to know that, because it must be a question that she had.
All right. Tasha from House, Texas. Go Texas. Can Eric elaborate more on me being a fairy and have fae on our land? I've been so confused and intrigued since this was mentioned in a prior live stream. And yeah, you guys need to check out, I think it was Jennifer Jennifer, we did some sessions about the elementals, fairies, etc. So really fascinating. Go look it up.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
So she wants to know more about her being a fairy.
Yeah.
So first of all, there's many planets out there. I mean, so many more than the sand on the beach. Okay. And I'm talking all the beaches. So there are so many planets out there, and we, go to many of them with different lives. For her particularly, this was a planet that had the fairy energy. So when you see fairies, they come across a certain way, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's what they always look like. So it's what it is ERIK is showing me, like it's more about being about somebody who always wants to do a lot of work for humanity, and help the planet too. Like people that are, and usually they have fairy energy.
Yeah, that's very fairy. That's very fairy.
Very fairy. Yeah. So he's saying that right there is also a sign that will show you that. Not sure what details she's talking about, except for the fact that you do have this. You do spend a lot of your lives. You have other lives that you had on this type of planet.
Interesting. I didn't know that some planets have a lot of fairy energy and elemental.
Yeah.
All right. Aloha. My first live with Elise and ERIK. True Colors 3. Hi, Jamie. Okay, we'll go. Okay. I love you. Lisa, we'll go through these and just get right to the questions. But I'm looking at all of them, people. Okay. All right. Terry from Virginia. Does my higher self have anything to tell me on how to keep myself in a positive flow? That's challenging, especially nowadays, right?
It is challenging because if you don't have balance, okay, and I'm talking balance with, we have to have issues in life. That's what makes us grow, okay? Your higher self, she's making a joke. She's saying, imagine yourself two people, okay? Or imagine two people, like one over here and one over here on the shoulder. You're going to have the negative and you're going to have the positive. Okay.
The devil and the it's like the cartoons and the angel.
Yeah. And she's saying, pay more attention to the one on the positive side, which would be your most used side. Like, say, if you're right-handed, that would be your positive side. Okay. Oh. This is how she's showing me. And so then she says that it's a matter of changing your mindset, okay, on the way that you look at things. And it is a choice to be positive and to know that the negativity isn't going to do anything for you, but also know that things that happen to you are for a positive reason, no matter how negative they are, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So. Everything is a lesson, good or bad. There's always value in all of it. Michelle texted me. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hang on. Okay. Monique, uniquely Moniqueness. I love that. Monique, and can I have a reading on love, please? Will she find love? Monique, I don't know where she's from, but maybe with a handle, intuitively Moniqueness, you can get something, or she can give me.
Yeah, ERIK is already bringing something in here. So to find love, it's out there and it's waiting for you, he just said. You don't have to look for it though. He's saying, just like the advice that he gave earlier for the other person, that you focus on what you want, it'll bring it to you.
Right.
You don't have to go out there and look for it. Just be you, be who you are, be your unique self, and it will come to you if you keep your focus on that. It will.
But don't get in the state of wanting it. Be in this mind that you got it right.
See it.
There she is.
See it.
She's in. Ready to go. God, I've done that so many times. Jesus.
Oh gosh.
Oh, okay. The first ones, that's when they give you enemas. They don't do that anymore, thank God. Okay, you're live. Hi, Mama. Hi. Okay. She's back. Oh, Nicole C. Cespedes from Bolivia. I saw a cool show, Nicole. on this, it was called the scariest roads, and one is in La Paz. Oh my God, that road. Anyway, it's called the road of death or something. So you
Oh
probably,
God.
I know. Who is her spirit animal?
Who is her spirit animal?
Yeah, Nicole Cespedes.
I see a fox. Eric is showing me a fox. So
Nicole, you be foxy, girl.
yeah, that's exactly what Eric was showing, like coming through, like foxy energy. Yeah. And actually, like he shows me this fox, and it's very, very well, like what is this word? I hate when I lose words. Like well put together, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Like very beautiful, very sleek, very well kept, like
Nice.
just very beautiful. So anyway, it's a fox. Your
Okay.
spirit animal's a fox.
Terry Ward guessed it wrong. Son's birthday, June 25th. Remember, we need the whole one. Okay, Kids P. I only started to learn about all this material a couple of days ago and have been engrossed since. It's very synchronistic to see a live stream of this right now for me. Good. So she just wanted to thank you all. So maybe she'll put her name in and we can give her a message. Angela Bishop, is my mom okay? I miss her.
Yes, she is okay. Absolutely. 100%. So she is around you. Family members are always around you. She's showing me that she is doing something from the other side that helps people hear. And it's like guidance. Like she's not really a guide, but she's like giving supportive energy to people that have been through like traumatic like situations, experiences, but they're all different, not one particular thing, but she helps people from the other side with this. So she feels very strong about it.
Wait, she helps people in the afterlife or people here on Earth?
Here on Earth. She shows, that she's
cool.
that she puts supportive energy and guidance too, with them, people that have been through traumatic situations. I feel like she may have had a little bit of that in her life, and so she does that from the other side. But she does miss being. She says she does miss being with her in the physical, and she's sorry that she can't hear her, but she hears everything that she says to her.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, all right. Let's see. Sharon Conroy, happy Thursday from Australia. Melissa Smiley, was my grandfather sent to help me to heal from her. Wait, let me repeat that. My name is Melissa Smiley. Was my granddaughter sent to help me heal from my grandpa, Chris, in heaven? She is magical. So she's a living granddaughter. Was she sent to help Melissa Smiley heal from her grandfather, Chris? Sent by, or maybe
she was not so much by the grandfather. She was not sent, but this was a family thing that had been planned ahead of time for the whole step of who the grandfather, and you were going to be the granddaughter, and then the great granddaughter or your granddaughter. So this was all planned ahead, and yes, she is there to help you heal. And your guides are actually letting you know that, and your grandfather too. So you're getting the thoughts for a reason. That's why you feel like that, because they're letting you know. So yes. That's
all right, Jamie Wilson. No, it's not Eric's birthday. We're looking for Lucas' birthday, his younger brother. Okay. Manifest. Everybody think positive and manifest a connection. I'm so sorry, guys. All right.
You're still getting those? You're still seeing them.
All right. Tara Garcia. Hello. Last week I was making my bed. Well, at least you make your bed.
Right.
Last week. Only when my husband is home. If he's out racing, I don't even bother. I'm gonna get back in there.
Yeah.
How many?
Mess it up.
Yeah. So I saw a yellow flash out of the corner of my eye. When I turned and looked, I saw what looked like a small yellow comet disappear behind the door. Mind trick or something else?
This was an orb. And you do see most things that we see, we'll see in the peripheral vision. And it's because when you're not focused directly on something, it's easier to see it, like to
Accept it?
Yeah, accept it, because you're not trying so much, you're letting
You're not
it.
analyzing it.
Right. And this is how it works too with doing like what I'm doing in like the classes that I do. I show people how to let things flow in. Don't look for it, because you'll block it with expectation, but you just let it flow in. It's the same thing when you see things. You're going to see it out of your peripheral vision. You see auras, you see, spirits.
I did once,
Yeah.
and this way before Eric died. He was just a little kid. I was laying in bed and I saw a blue figure that I knew was our old handyman who was befriending my now deceased sister Denise, Mr. McAnally. And it's like, I knew it was him.
Yeah.
But it was a blue figure laying down, on a couch beside me. So
Right. And if whoever, like if someone's, say you're wondering if it's a family member or something, whoever's comes to your mind at that time is usually who it is, because the energy's like coming to you, from it. But this was just an orb of energy.
Or what was it, a spirit guide?
Eric saying it was a spirit guide. Eric saying it's a spirit guide. And that happens to help you kind of wake up a little bit more, to help you hone in on your skills maybe, and just to kind of like synchronicities, making you aware it's there, it's real.
All right, awesome. Okay. Oh, by the way, Ginger, tell us about what you teach as far as that kind of thing is concerned.
Oh, it's a mediumship training I do. I do either just like one class, or a lot of people will take the 3 classes that I do. Where it's split up, in payments. You just do like a small deposit, and then you don't have to pay. You pay as you go.
Well worth it. Well worth it.
It is. And every single person, I have to tell you, every single person that has taken these has been able to channel before they're done, to actually connect and do like either psychic reading or a medium reading. And because we all have it.
Have many of them become do they do it professionally or any?
Well, I just started doing this. A lot of them do want to do it professionally, or some that want to do it to connect with loved ones. So it's a mix of that. But also, I have that Facebook group too. So I've had some people connect to that too. And everybody who has done the classes is a part of that group, and it's growing. So it's still kind of new, but it is growing. So where they can practice on each other if they want. But I'm getting good results.
Ginger Bailey Psychic Medium. It's going to be down there too, but it's Bayley. All right.
Yeah.
Onward and upward. Paige Lindstrom from Santa Cruz, California. I'd like to know about my relationship or connection in this lifetime with Hannah L. Is it karmic, romantic, friendship?
It's a little karmic. There's been some past life stuff that you're still working out with this person. Eric is saying no to the romantic, but there's definitely a past life connection here, and it is karmic, and it's more of a friendship level.
Okay, so I was going to ask that. What was the most common karmic relationship they had in another life? Was it friendship, spousal, sibling?
It was actually in another life. They were actually in a relationship, partners.
Oh, okay. So that's probably why she was feeling that to ask about the romantic thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Julianne O'Kane. I would welcome my info on my health. Really not feeling well. All right, we're not going to do any medical things. The little rules of the road thing. So, but maybe Eric, you can give Julianne O'Kane some sort of message.
This has to do with diet. It usually starts with the gut. Okay, there's some gut issues, some digestive issues going on.
So
And
look to Ginger for help because she is magical with that kind of
yeah,
thing.
I do the nutrition and fitness. This is something though that also may need like some kind of healing done. It feels like something going on energetically and digestive. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you help her with that too?
I do some chakra balancing and Reiki healing, but this feels more like a direct, which you can do that and it will help. But I think this is more, ERIK is saying more like what you do, Elisa, with the Atlantis
Oh
Scalar.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
the microbiome optimization
yeah,
might help her?
right,
Okay.
right.
All right. She's having tech problems, of course. Angela Bishop, you have to give okay, blah blah blah, no sound. Oh, I hope y'all hear me now.
You're still getting the message.
Oh my God, I hope. Well, anyway, it'll be on the YouTube, so
Well, I can hear you, so I'm sure they can hear you.
I hope so. All right. Good morning, madam. Could you please explain to me about the connection between me and Jesus? Isabel Fournier, Fournier.
So we're all connected. Okay. Definitely connected. But ERIK is showing me a past life that you lived in that time. Okay. Which I've done some past life readings on people that have lived in that time, and they do feel an extra connection to Jesus,
Just
because
by
they were
being in that year.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
right in that time, and you were a follower. You were a follower, and you were a male in that life. And ERIK is showing me, and you were a follower of
A close
him.
follower or like a disciple?
Yeah, like close follower, not so much a disciple, but
Okay.
but a close follower. And actually, he shows me that you like left everything and followed him, like on his journey.
Wow.
A lot
That's
of people
commitment.
did. Yeah.
All right. Jamie in Missouri wants a message from her dad who passed away. His name was or is Wade. Jamie Wilson. Message from Missouri. Message from her dad, Wade. Diane G says, I hear you now. Yes. This is when I went online correctly. Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay. So he's saying that he wants you to really like reevaluate things in your life to things that make you happy and follow those things. Do things that make you happy. He's making me feel kind of like you might do things that make others happy more. Do things that make you happy, he's saying. And of course, he's saying, I'm all right and doing good and still around. He gives a lot of, sends her a lot of love energy, and I feel like she can feel him and feel that. And so, but he does want you to focus more on doing things that make you happy, that you're drawn to, is how he's putting it.
That's a good message for everyone. To put on their own oxygen mask first, right? Take care of yourself first.
Yeah.
To roll with Jesus would be awesome. Yeah. 15th, no. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay. I have a block on me from social media and the world. It's been weird, like a block from succeeding. What's going on with, Justin Lewis. Oh, no. He didn't do a space between Lewis and Do. Do I have a block on me from all social media and the world? It's been weird, like a block from succeeding.
No, not from social media in the world. You have a block on you. You're blocking you.
Okay.
It says you're blocking you by feeling that you're blocked. It's kind of,
Okay.
something he's doing to himself. So you need to see yourself open and free and not blocked, just remember, and this is for everybody, that anything you focus on, the universe is going to continue to bring you. And it doesn't know if it's good or bad for you. It just knows that's what you're focused on. You must need more of it. So just remember that where your thoughts go, that's what's brought to you. So try not to always know that. Okay, so ERIK is saying always know that whatever goes on with you, you have 100% control over, not others. Others out there don't have that control over you.
Okay.
Says that's important.
Yes. Okay. For some reason, I skipped a bunch of people, just like, how it always does.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. CD. Well, you don't give your name and your son's name, so okay, I haven't figured out questions yet.
It's okay.
Okay, how do I? What? It skips so many. What is going on? Okay, let me back up here. Good Lord.
It jumped down.
No, it
on
jumps
you.
down. It does that every single time. There's never been a time where it has not. So anyway,
I don't know how you keep up with it. I couldn't.
June Murphy, very close on the birthday. Denise from Sonoma, California. Do I have any negative energy attached to me?
No, but ERIK is saying that any kind of depressed state of mind, or like too much negative thought will make you feel that way sometimes.
Yeah.
And it also can draw attachments, but you don't. ERIK is saying no to that.
Good.
But you will feel heavy and drawn down unless you change, the way you think about things.
Okay. Kaylin, I'm still backing up because I don't know what happened. We just
those are hard to keep up with. It is. It moves
but
on.
I don't remember it. Usually I can see it, but it didn't do it this time. Anyway, I think I found my place.
Okay.
Okay. Colleen McEachern, EACHERN. Message from Arvid Funkanen.
So he is showing me saying hello. He just comes in real quick. Hello. He's saying hi. He has a little bit of an accent. I feel like he may have spoken another language or something. Sometimes that happens when I hear an accent.
Yeah.
So what he's saying is that he wants you to know that you he's talking about when he was here, how much you meant to him, how much it meant to know you, for you guys, for you to be in his life, is the way he's putting it. I'm trying to understand him. It's kind of drawn. It's interesting. I've not heard this so much before. And he sends love. He sends his love, of course, and he's doing okay. He's showing me something he's doing on the other side. He's actually taking classes. He's showing me I'm sitting in a classroom and learning a lot about the universe. He shows me and the way things work on a spiritual level. So I'm not sure if that's what he was interested in when he was here, but that's what he's showing me. And he wants you to know that's what he's doing. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did that one. So sometimes people put the same question in several times and that
makes it hard.
Rule of the road not to do that because it makes it very difficult for me. I'm reading from the YouTube live chat thread because somebody asked that. It's not from Facebook or anything like that. But it makes it super hard when there's just it's very cluttered, the thread. So all right. Just to let you know. All right. Yeah. Hi from Tennessee. I'm Leanna, and I was wondering if my mom, Tamara, had any messages for me. How's she doing? You know, she's doing well.
Yeah, she's doing great. I just got really sick to my stomach. I feel like she was pretty sick. Or she had health issues that she dealt with a lot. But she is better. She's out of the body. She doesn't feel that anymore. I get that for validation. I just wanted to make that clear. She is she's saying that is there something that you're doing, something new that you're doing, because she's excited about it for you, like something coming for you, something exciting coming for you. This feels maybe like in a material way, like a new like redoing something, like redoing, decorating a house or something like that coming for you. And she's showing me like painting and stuff. So there might, and then she makes me feel, and then she's like saying like she's excited about this. So
Awesome.
this person will know what this means, I hope.
D, and I don't know, maybe it's Deanna Murphy, I'm not sure. She has spirit talk to her at work, at her work. Is that true? Does she have spirit talking to her at work? We don't have where she, a town or anything like that, but if you can.
Okay. ERIK says that this is a guide. This is a guide, not just any random spirit. This is a guide trying to get your attention. And I feel like you may do something at work where you're like, it's almost a meditation. Like say if you're doing data entry or something and you're just like robotic type work,
right,
where your mind is like in a meditative state. Yeah. And that's why it's right. And that he says, that's why it's happening more at work.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Claudia Palos. I'm from Arvin, California. My son, Ricky Perez, passed 2/6/14. Any messages from him?
He's doing fine. He is talking about apologies, and I'm not sure. He says you'll know what that is. But apologies need to be made, and he's still with you. He says, I'm still with you. And he's just talking about how much he loves her and is thankful for the time that they had when he was there, and that he is okay, and he's not going to leave her side. I don't know if that's something that she's thinking, like, don't leave me, or, maybe something going on, but he keeps pushing that, like, I'm with you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm always around you. So
that's comforting.
Mm-hmm.
Marie from Kennesaw, Georgia. My mother, Vera, passed away last October at 98. Does she have a message for me or my daughter, Nicole? Kennesaw, Georgia. Maria Nicole.
So she is just saying that she's very proud. She's talking about being a proud mom and proud grandmother, and that you are on track in your life. She wants you to know that you and your daughter are on track with what you need to do. There are some issues happening, like maybe relationship is how she's making me feel. But she says that's part of your journey and it's going to be okay. It'll work itself out. She said.
All right, good. Cassandra P. Hi, Elisa and ERIK. Can you please tell me if I have something preventing me from carrying a baby to full term? I followed your advice taking LDN and DHEA, but still no luck. Cassandra from Florida. Now, also baby aspirin. That's actually one of the most important to take while you're trying to get pregnant and the first 3 months. So, but would that help?
So this is part of your contract, ERIK
Unless
says.
you're allergic. Okay, go ahead.
Right. Why did he just say ibuprofen or something with aspirin, like something else maybe that works like aspirin? Okay. Anyway, he just said that right when you were saying that, so I was like, okay. So anyway, he's saying that this is part of your contract. This is part of your growth. Okay. It's it's crazy sometimes how, if you look at what we go through, we wonder, why would we put ourselves through this? But what he's saying is some of this is mindset. He's not saying for you to take blame for this. Okay. It's not being put through that way. But so many times something will happen to you and you get disappointed and your mind is going to be focused on that. Like, why? Yeah. So try, as hard as it is, to try to see it happening and
Yeah.
instead of focusing on it not happening. Don't blame yourself. Get rid of that blame. This isn't something you're doing wrong. Even with the mindset, it's not you doing something wrong. This is something that was planned, ahead of time for you to go through. And it
Is
will.
it a revocable contract? Yeah, or is it?
Yes, it is, but it's going to work out. This is a temporary, like this isn't for your whole life. This is just something you're going through right now.
Good. Okay. Karen Doyle, my mother, Ellie, who passed away. Any messages? ELLY.
Her mother, she said.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wonder if she had lung because I was getting tightness in my chest, but it didn't feel hard as much as it did the lungs. She's very sweet energy. She's saying that she wants you to stop and smell the roses more. She says, focus on what's in front of you. Enjoy your life more of what's in front of you. Don't worry so much about what's to come. Focus on now is what she's saying. And just know that no matter what, you can overcome anything. She just said, no matter what, you can overcome anything. So no reason to worry about what's coming, she says.
Okay.
And so
awesome.
She loves you. She just said.
June Murphy, guessed it right, September 29th, 1992. 9/29/92. Lucas Grant Matthews' birthday. So email me at ematthews@gmail.com. And
that's not easy. That's not easy.
No, maybe it's probably Google. I think a lot of people said 712 probably. If you do it, like create an article on Lucas Grant Matthews to AI, like a chat GPT, they'll put in birthdays that are off. So anyway, so so guess what? You're going to get 5 questions to ask Ginger. I hope that's okay.
Yes. Yep.
Just volunteered you.
Yep.
Very short questions. All right. So okay, here we go. I love you too, Nicole. Who do I hear spirit work? Okay, we already did that one. Jamie S. from Tampa. Will I get a higher paying job?
Eric says yes. He says it. He says that there is. He's making it like, okay, so you have to look, put your focus on it, like we always talk about. But he's saying that you need to shut one door for another one to open. So it's like let go of something, and he says you'll know what that is. Like let go thing, so you can move on to this. It's like trying to hold on to both things,
Nature absorbs a vacuum. Let that vacuum draw in the next thing. So something to surrender or let go of. Okay.
Right.
Gerard wants to see how his scalar work is coming along. I have a couple of Gerards as clients, so I'm not really sure. Do you need where?
So no, with all the scalar work Eric is saying, with any of the scalar work that's done on somebody, it is subtle. It does take time, but don't expect something huge all at once, because the body can't take it. It has to come in steps.
Yeah.
Okay? Like where they say like peeling away an onion, or those baby steps, because if you got it all at once, it's almost like feeling like you're going to explode in a way. It wouldn't be a pleasant feeling. And sometimes when you have negative things, thoughts and things like that, or maybe something negative physically going on, you may not feel good for a little bit, because leaving you. Doesn't mean it's not working. That's more of a sign it is working. So Eric says yes, it is working and it is coming along. Just don't expect huge things at once, and that's why.
Takes time, like releasing trapped emotions. The Elohim cannot do all that at once. I mean, it
Yeah,
could be,
yeah.
it would be way too much.
You'd probably go into a deep depression if that happened all at once. Yeah.
Okay. Drea Nardizzi. Are the contracts that cannot be changed, are they super solid or more solid contracts? Is that what it is? She wants to know. Drea?
Well, what it is it's something that you need to go through, and you can't, kind of like, let's see, Eric, show me an example. Okay, so you can't skip this. You can't, unless I guess if you're really intelligent, but let's just use this as an example. You can't skip high school and go on to college. You have to go through it to get to that next step in life. So for some contracts, there's things you have to go through to get you to that next step in life. And it doesn't mean that next step's going to be negative. It usually is positive, because all positive comes from negative. So anything negative that happens to you. So that's what it is. It's not so much it can't be broke because it's so solid or strong. It's because it's needed for your journey, for your growth.
Foundation.
Yeah, it's a growth that you need, right? It's a growth that you need to move forward into your journey of other things that you have to come. That's how he's showing me.
Yeah, like you have to know how to add and subtract before you go into calculus.
Absolutely. Or you'd be lost. You'd be lost if a contract was taken away.
I'd be lost anyway.
Yeah. And you went on into, it'd be like doing, like, say, a time machine or something, and you went into the future and didn't have any lessons before that or growth. And you're just thrown in there, you'd be completely lost, So
of course. Angela Miller, I have Erik's book in my Amazon cart. I'm gonna order it next week. So excited to read it. It is so
I've read it so many times.
Oh my God, it really helped me so much. As far as healing is concerned.
Great.
Okay, let's see.
444.
September 21st, 1989. It's Erik's birthday, but not Lucas's. All right, Tosh. Okay, no, she already asked that question. Tala or Thala, I think it's Tala Paddock from Parker, Arizona. Is my daughter Cricket Paddock the reincarnation of my sister Kim Laffoon? Laffoon.
Erik says no, but very similar souls. They're not the same soul. It's not like that, but it's very similar. So
do they have a life together, these two?
They've had many. Yeah, they've had many past lives together. But her sister being reincarnated to her daughter, Erik says not the same soul, but very similar. I mean, very similar. So.
Okay. Leslie Gould, Gould. Hi, Elisa and Erik. I need help knowing that after a divorce, long-term abusive marriage, is everything going to be okay with me and my children?
Absolutely, 100%, Erik said. Absolutely. It will take time to heal. It does take time, but in that healing, you're going to find out who you really are. And all the things that you went through show you how strong you are and who you are as a person. It also teaches you to set boundaries for others that may come your way. So there are reasons for what you went through, obviously, but absolutely, Erik said.
Yeah, steel forged by fire. It can strengthen us. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Tasneem from Florida. Would my mom, Nargis, Nargis, benefit from the new Alzheimer's service? I just posted on TikTok part of the script. It's crazy. Oh my God, it's so complicated.
Erik says yes. Erik says yes. He says there's a circulation, some kind of circulation going on, and it's like one of the back arteries, one of the back the basilar. There's something going on. I'm not diagnosing, but he's showing me that is what he's showing me.
That's one of the things we do. One of the things is to make the vasculature of the entire central nervous system completely pristine, ideal, and perfect, free of atherosclerosis and
hardening. He was showing that I think that's why he's showing me that, is because he's saying like it will work, because that's what the main cause is for it.
It's probably the TikTok. I use this thing called repurpose to spread it to YouTube and all that stuff. So it's that thing I just posted. It's probably already on both of my YouTube channels. Couldn't promise it though.
Yeah.
All right. Charlene Ryan wants to hear from her brother, Charlie D, in New Bedford, Massachusetts. He passed away. I didn't get to say goodbye.
So, this was like maybe a heart attack or something. So he's saying he hears you, and it's okay. It's okay. It is hard that she didn't get to be there to say goodbye, but he says it's not goodbye, it's I'll see you later. Is what he said. So he is absolutely fine. And his passing was very like peaceful. He wants her to know his passing was very peaceful. No pain, no fear, nothing, very peaceful. And that he'll see you later. He keeps saying that. It's not goodbye, it's I'll see you later.
But
much later.
yeah, Charlie D, give her some signs, man. ERIK can teach you some pranks. Maybe you shouldn't.
Oh, he said music. There's some songs that he's gonna play, like when you listen to your radio or something, like in your car or anywhere. He says there'll be songs that come on, he just said.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, and it'll make you
feel like it's a message from him.
And when you do, he is around you. So when you do think about him just out of nowhere, that's him pushing his energy on, to make you think about it.
Awesome. All right, D King wants to know if Samantha King should change jobs. Apparently the one she has crazy hours. Work-life balance, so important, people.
Yeah, and let's see, ERIK is saying, he says no. He said no, not at this time.
Oh,
he's not
okay.
saying never. He's saying no, not at this time.
Why, ERIK?
He says that it's still necessary for her to be in this job for right now. There are still things that I don't know if this is experience in life or experience on the job that she needs, but it's still necessary for her to be on this job. But after the holidays, start looking, is what he said.
Okay. Yeah, so you never know. I mean, maybe it could be like, you better stay in this job because in December somebody is going to network with you that will open up a big job. So you never know. It's all sorts of possibilities.
Right. And there's somebody she might meet. Like there's some way she's going to meet somebody or find something's going to come along while she's on this job. And if she leaves this job and starts looking for another one right now, it's not the right time. It's just the timing's not right, he says. So
Bella from the Philippines, unemployed for 9 months. So she wants advice, career. Is she getting career blocks, any life lessons I need to learn from my previous work? So we can only ask one question, but kind of tell her what she needs to hear, Bella. I mean, Bella, ERIK.
So, ERIK's being funny. He just like had dog ears all of a sudden. He's being silly. You said Bella. Yeah, you said Bella, and then he just did dog ears all of a sudden. Anyway, he's being funny. So, and it was one of those, he didn't really put dog ears on, I have to tell you. It was one of those filters like you get like on Instagram.
Oh, yeah,
like a filter on himself, right? Yeah. So anyway, what he's saying is, and I feel like a broken record, ERIK, because he keeps talking about focusing, visualize what you want coming, because you're more focused on not getting. Yeah,
he's part of manifesting. Yeah,
it is. And he says that you're too focused on not having a job and it not working out for you getting a job, and then focus on it and it will come. But this is something that is helping you build strength, like, growth. You're learning something through this process of not being able to find a job.
Patience.
You're learning your patience, you're learning how to budget well. I mean, there's all kinds of
Oh,
things he
yeah.
says that's going on, because of this that is needed. But one will come along, and he's saying just focus on what you want. He also says that you need to follow what your heart guides you to. Don't just take anything. Go, there's something out there you're supposed to be doing. Follow your heart. Okay, things that make you happy. All right, and it feels like something on some kind of therapy or healing, something to help people, like a light worker in a way. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Leslie from North Carolina wants to know if her Uncle Devin has a message for her.
So he must like music and stuff and drinking, because he's got a drink in his hand and he's saying cheers. I don't know why or what that means, but he's just like, cheers. He wants you to know that he's just having a great time. He's having a great time where he's at, and he's loving every bit of it. And he makes it like he's like on a holiday. I mean, even though this is his vacation, he's showing it like this is like an eternity of a vacation, is how he just put it. Like that's
Any
how
advice?
he feels.
Any specific
Yeah, he's saying you should do the same. He just said you should do the same. Take a vacation.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Enjoy some downtime. He just said,
Yeah,
enjoy some
good.
downtime. Yeah.
All right, Karen C. from Winnipeg. Grateful to you all. My cats Iggy and Logan are currently not getting along. Is their relationship reparable?
ERIK is making it like one of them might have something going on health-wise, and I'm not trying to put something out there to worry about your cat, but sometimes animals can sense this, like a weaker animal. He's making it like that. Seems like that's why this is happening. But
there's some neurological thing.
Yeah,
with cats that makes them hypersensitive too.
This is an anxiety. Yep. That's exactly what Eric just said. Talk to your vet about this, because there's some kind of anxiety going on with one, and the other one is like a little less strong. Like there's some, like it's the other cat's, like, how the animals will go after the weaker.
Yeah, of course.
But there's anxiety going on. There's some kind of anxiety happening.
Okay.
So.
Who has the health issue, mental or physical? Iggy or Logan? Or can you tell?
Itchy. That's what I just heard. Okay. Itchy.
Itchy. Yeah. All right.
Itchy.
No, there's a hypersensitivity neurological condition that I just heard about recently. Okay. Scotty from Toronto. I was wondering if you can ask ERIK if my ex and I will ever work things out. He is my first love and I'm heartbroken.
ERIK says no to that. And it's not supposed to. When you start to get to a point where you're more healed from this and you move on and move forward, you're gonna have somebody else coming your way. So
and will that be a wonderful love for him?
Yeah, it will. But the other's not meant. All relationships are important for experience, and to learn things and to grow. But this is not a forever relationship. So no.
What was the contract about? Why were they together?
To actually boundaries, communication. There's a list of things that ERIK's like going down the list. So boundaries, communication, actually learning to put yourself, like be yourself, be your unique self, because a lot of times in relationships, people won't be themselves.
Yeah.
So
because the other person won't allow them, or makes it very difficult for them.
Right. So
be you and own it. Be you and own it. Hello from Coachella, Lila H. Do my angels have anything to say to me? Any messages? Oh, Scotty, you'll marry Lucas? All right.
It's cute. So you do have an actual guardian angel And the message is that to continue doing what you're doing with helping others, because you have a big heart and you're very good at it, and very good,
You light
very
worker?
good. Yeah, light worker, and very good at listening, like good listening skills.
Well, we need more people like
So
that. Jesus.
yeah. So continue with what you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Melissa says that I think everyone's questions from the very beginning of the live got lost. Well, for some reason, like I said, it just drops down like several pages without me doing anything. But also, I click from top chat to live chat. So sometimes that, it's just different. All right. I think, okay. Alan Fredette from Manitoba, Canada. Will I find the right construction company to fix my basement floor this summer or this coming fall? Oh God, that's painful.
Yeah, this looks more like the fall. Of course, time is a silly thing sorry, that was my phone. I thought I had it off. Time's a funny thing. It can speed up or slow down depending on where your focus is. But this looks like fall, ERIK is showing me. And he's saying not to just take the first one that comes along, that you will find the right one, but just make sure you're, let a few people come in, and then you'll feel it. You'll actually feel it. You'll feel like in your gut, like who's right.
So Donald Dean, he's been putting messages throughout there. I feel like he's channeling. So I'm just telling you that, Donald. It seems like what you're saying to people is channeling. All right. Bobby D from British Columbia, Canada. I have severe leg pains for the past 30 years. Any help would be appreciated. And then
leg pain. I feel like you're lacking in some kind of mineral. And you need to, as hard as it is to walk, you need more movement. You need more, yeah, even if you can't go for a walk, some people have a hard time walking. Okay. When they're hurting already, there are things that you can do to get movement, to get, the circulation going. And this is a circulation.
Reiki, or can something you can help them with?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Anybody that does any kind of healings will help balance, especially the lower chakra. This has to do with like the root chakra, will help. But this is also something that she needs to do for herself, and this has to do with circulation issues. So more walking if you can. If not, do some more range of motion things with your legs and get circulation going. So
sounds good. Well, that's all we have time for, people. Sorry about the whatever. Work in progress here. And thank you, Ginger and ERIK. You guys check out the description box. Please subscribe to the channel. Check out the Atlantis Scalar YouTube channel, and hit the like it. And that's it. Love you all. Love you, ERIK.
Love you. ERIK says love you. Blowing kisses. Love you.